And we are back. Nicole, I see you jumped in early. Good afternoon to you. Nicole is back. High five. So far, you're the only one that's back. Young Iverson's in the house now. That's what's up. So people are starting to fill in a little bit. Give y'all a little time. I don't have enough jokes for all these streams. You don't need jokes. You just need Carcino. What's up, Prague? DeAndre Savage. Man, you know this is a rare occasion. DeAndre Savage is showing up. Welcome. Now, the NBA, in case you didn't know, last week, we will get all this addressed. But the NBA last week decided that they were going to go and create this international deal. David Stern wasn't really engaged in too much of this, just a little bit because it wasn't legal. So everything was done offshore and under the table that couldn't be associated with the NBA. Shadowing this and working to get this done, Adam Silver Slipper, this is his strength. He's such a weasel. This fits right into his wheelhouse. He was working to get this done for so long. Oh, it was incredible. He has been working on this deal for a very long time. Kept pushing for it on the press and the media, pushing. We got to gambling. We like, why is the commissioner of the NBA so focused about gambling? He's talking about revenue for the owners. It's going to open up more revenue for the owners. No, it's not. I mean, it's going to open up some revenue, but it's going to bring a lot of dangers to the game. Now they're talking about we're going to look over regulations, all of these different things. So we're looking at it from a whole different standpoint. The NBA and their international gambling, whatever that they're trying to do with the MGM Grand, because the MGM International Resorts, they run most of this. They own most of the hotels on the strip. And then on by Tuesday, the MGM Resorts International will be the league's official gambling partner. And it's like, man, it's the first partnership with any major sports team in the United States, period. Baseball can't touch it because their whole thing with gambling, they banned Pete Rose for life because of gambling. Kept him out of the hall, kept him out of everything. And once they had a supreme judge to play ball, they knew that they can get this thing over time. See, the partnership is what they're looking at is like a process of betting becoming an accepted part of sports and culture and all that crap. Mm-mm. So hold on 1 minute. What's pop? No water? I don't have any more. No, this 7 Up. Now, like we were saying about the NBA, sorry about the interruption, but the partnership is like their next step in like the betting becoming like part of the sports culture in the United States and all that stuff. So during, which the major leagues and all the officials of gambling, the Supreme Court, they went and took away the federal law banning the sports. They want to pave the way for major changes in the sports business, which means you're going to see a lot of mobsters in referee uniforms. That's a foul. Dino, he's arguing with me. Don't your kid loves that 51-48 South Maryland? Mm. She keeps the flour on the right side of the table. Yeah. Well, I don't think you should argue with me. Matter of fact, I think you should probably miss one of these free throws just to make me feel better. Yeah, we don't have a lot of those guys in there. We're gonna have a lot of those guys on the court. Referees breaking a leg, hitting somebody with a nightstick. What a minute, that he hit him in a stick. Whack. Play ball. It's a foul. Forget about it. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. He missed. No way. Next thing you know, they all smoking stogies. The referees are consorting on the court. They got stogies. Yeah, so I said it was a foul, right? Hey, shut up. We'll continue the game whether we get through consorting over here. Oh man. Crazy, crazy times. Now, as part of the deal, the MGM will use the NBA's data on its base betting platform and to work with the league and all that stuff to detect and prevent fraud and game fixing, which means they're going to be all involved in fraud and game fixing. MGM will also have the right to use the NBA and WNBA marks and team logos. It will work on coordinating marketing plans with the league. The NBA commissioners, Adam Silverslipper, gosh, he has been pushing for this forever, ladies and gentlemen, and he's finally got his wish. We've got to do something. I don't know what we can do, but this is something. Playing 2K right now. Adam Silverslipper. Silver Surfer. Adam Silver Slipper, baby. Doing what he doing, slipping. Who's the WNBA's commissioner? I couldn't even tell you. I could not even tell you. It'd be like the WNBA's commissioner, Bob from Starbucks. You don't even know who in the world the commissioner is. That league's in trouble, big time. Well, the main problem is Adam Silver is so focused on the outside of basketball. He lets LeBron and the Union dictate what happens on the court, and that's the problem. Other than that, he would be a great commissioner, and he's gonna get raises and everything in the world because they believe in him. So when they believe in you, this is what's gonna be the outcome every time. Every time. Well, whatever makes the money, that's what they want to do. Oh, by all means, you can't hit the super chat button over here. I don't want y'all to think it don't work here. It works over here. They didn't mess this one up. Hmm. Let's knock on wood. Next thing you know, be like, it's spreading. Now you can't get super chat here either. What? My beautiful chin. Everything on me is perfection. I am walking perfection. Silver Surfer. Nah, I don't know. What's up, Rollo Beats? I see you. Well, no, he allows no, he allows the general public. Oh no. He allows the Adam Silver allows the general public to be deceived by antics. He's aware that social media is very huge. So knowing that social media is very huge, he doesn't have to do too much. He knows if he has LeBron James doing some of the things that he does already to promote himself, And he pushes for all of these athletes to go out and promote themselves. Like, we don't have to do and spend all this money on marketing, you guys. We could just spend a little bit of budget. But if you're on social media making yourself hot, who that helps out more? Them. You're doing half of the work for them. So the NBA don't have to spend that much money to bill you. Eh, a lot of people think he's spineless. Y'all nuts. Adam Silver and LeBron are working in cahoots. Normally, when he came up under David Stern, so no, David Stern was different. Stern was good with marketing for the NBA. He was more marketing the league more than marketing doing whatever the players wanted to do. He was going to do what was best for the NBA, period. And Silver has that in mind too, but he came up in the era of where we are with technology and social media. When David Stern had it, it was more before internet really took over and did all the stuff. This was way before Stern's, grasping of how this new modern technology in the last 4 or 5 years since Silver been in charge. Now you can stream through phones and watch the NBA everywhere. Back then, the promotion was get people to be at home, to stop what they doing, go home and watch the game. So when you do that, it's a whole different mentality. I gotta watch David Stern versus Jim Rome. Rome used to always get on people's nerves. The Chris Everett Jim Rome interview is the best you will ever see in life because he kept calling Jim Everett Chris Everett, the 10 female tennis player forever. Chris Everett. And he knew he was gonna be called Chris. He knew he was gonna be called Chris on the show. They had already got this done. And Jim just wanted to get in front of him. That's all he wanted to do. So he came on the show. He was like, "We got Jim Everett. Matter of fact, check that. Chris Everett." He was, look, I know I told the people at the station house that, but if you call me Chris one more time, we might have to take a station break. He was like, maybe in the early years, you used to be Jim, but then you turned into Chris Everett. He's like, look, you called me Chris for a long time off the air. But now, if you say that to my face one more time, we're going to have to take a station break. He's like, I bet you won't say it again. I bet you I will. Okay. Chris. Boom! I'm gonna knock the table down. He came on there to fight Rome. That was his whole thing. He came on there just to fight Rome. Man, I cried watching that. I had that recorded on my VHS when it came on, and I recorded that. I watched it 1,000 times. I get a couple of segments out of here. I get a couple of segments. Rome was all cocky because he was for sure nothing was gonna happen. He did not read the energy in the room. Thanks, Rich. Rich Moore showed love and hit up the super chat and said, "There you go, Cino. Bam!" You right, Barry. Barracuda Zone, you are so right. My page should be sponsored. Every single last one of them. They say Scoop Jackson just got replaced. What was he on? What was Scoop Jackson on? What are you talking about? Okay, it's not coming through. Scoop Jackson used to be the leading for now it's Stephen A. Smith. Scoop is like Scoop is a good journalist. He can write about basketball very well. You know, he's somebody who could article write. It's not necessarily he's great for television. You know, somebody that's good at writing it down in the columnist for people who read Scoop Jackson. Now that's where he's at. Now having Scoop actually sit down and do interviews, I'm not that impressed with Scoop Jackson. He's mostly a fanboy, and you know he got his favorites, and that's it. But he's more better for his writing skills, for his pen work than anything. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Tell you bunch on boss, I run this town. I leave all suckers in the dust. Those dumb mother can't mess with us. Now how devastating can an MC be? My name is Daryl, but you can call him D. Hit it, bud. Around the horn. That's just everybody's word. There you go, Barracuda. You think like me. We should get this done, Barracuda Zone. My movies would be off the chain. They'd be like, man, this is crazy right now. Jordan responded back to Trump. What did he respond? Do Michael Jordan even have a Twitter? Because I know Jordan, like, man, keep my name out of this. Mike don't want that kind of press. He don't want Trump backing him for nothing. I like Mike. Mike gonna be, hey. Calm down. Oh, Harry Dawkins the second. Bron lose chips all the time, B. They'll be all right. They tough, right? LeBron James voice. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. Just like the shirt says. LeBron's lose chips all the time, B. He'll be all right. He tough, right? LeBron James voice. The kingpin will never let go of the kingpin suitcase. Always remember that. The kingpin never lets go of the kingpin suitcase. Either you a wolf or a sheep. There you go, Barracuda Zone. The kingpin will never let go of the kingpin suitcase. When did I get this? I gotta go.